Okay, so we're back here in California. It is really rainy out, so I wanted to take advantage of doing some building. That's why all these tools are here. And why I started my new channel, Manny's World, is because I wanted to include my whole life, not just skating, and my hobbies outside of skating, which is building. I love building, and for those people that have been keeping up, I've had a special project on the other side of my house, which is a tiny house in my garage. That was the move out video, and I do all the building here in my... This is my workshop. It is not a garage. I promise you, it is not a garage. It is my workshop. No, it is my garage. But anyway, we're here, and I wanted to catch up on some of the building. For a lot of this stuff, I usually look on YouTube, how to build this, how to build that, how to build, you know, most of the stuff over there. How to do a three-way switch. And I figured maybe some of the things I'm doing you guys would be hyped on, or maybe it's something that you guys want to build, or I don't know, but I want to show the world that I can do other than just skate. And here we go. We're gonna build a 3-drawer drawer, I guess, because it is a drawer. But anyway, it's gonna go in the closet. It's gonna be 3 drawers. Most of the stuff I just been kind of measuring with the measuring tape and then kind of designing as I go. I don't have any blueprints. I like to just kind of let my mind be creative and see how I can figure things out. But I want to give a major shout out to a YouTube channel called Life Uncontained, which is a couple that moved out to Texas and are building container homes. Just them two. They quit their jobs, they're out there, and they're living completely off the grid. And I've been watching their videos every morning, so you guys are awesome. Thanks for all the inspiration. But today we are here in California, and it is raining, and I'm cold. I don't know why I'm wearing this cut shirt. I don't know why. I guess I'm an idiot. It is freezing. Anyway, the tools that you're gonna need, and you don't have to use all these tools, but what I'm gonna use for this build is a square to make sure I have straight lines, a very good tape measure, because you need a good tape measure. You don't want a bad one. This one is really good. Some wood glue. You got a staple gun with some staples. These are 1 inch and I believe 1 1/4 inches. And then for the drawers, we have this drill bit to drill a 1 1/4 hole so that I can pull the drawers in and out. There's no special mechanics to them. They're super easy, super simple drawers. You just pull them in and out, and most of the design over there is like that. So I wanted to keep it all easy, and I don't want to spend a lot of money building this stuff, and I want it to work. So I'm trying to build the best stuff with the least amount of money and just live my life. Very important tool. We can't use this gun without a compressor, and you know, I got a Husky compressor. It is awesome. I'm super hyped on it. So let's get to it. First off, I took the dimensions that I wanted. Very good drawing. 44 inches long by 7 inches high, and then the length the other way is 17 inches and 7/8. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the 2 top pieces, and then from there I will have to measure out the rest, but we have to start somewhere. So let's get to it. All right, I got the 2 pieces cut, and it's getting dark. I did start a little late, but I'm a person that likes to finish stuff when he starts. So we're gonna go ahead and get some lights, and we got light. The show must go on. All right, now that we have light, we're gonna continue the build. I got 2 pieces cut at 44. So now we need 2 pieces at 7 inches. And the beautiful part about that is I don't have to measure it. I can just set the table saw to 7 inches and go ahead and cut 2 strips. So I'm gonna go do that right now. All right, now that we got the 2 pieces that are gonna be the end supports, we have, since it's gonna be 3 drawers, we're gonna need 2 dividers that are gonna go on the inside, but they have to be smaller than 17 and 7/8. They're gonna be a little smaller because of the backsplash that's gonna go on here, so we have to subtract the thickness of the wood, which is 3/8. So we're gonna subtract 3/8 from 7/8, which gives us 17 and 4/8, which is 17.5. So now I'm gonna cut 2 pieces at 17.5 by 7 inches, and those are gonna be the 2 center supports. I hope you guys are keeping up with me, because this is a lot of math. All right, so this is how we're gonna check to make sure that the smaller pieces are cut just enough so that we can put a backsplash. And from the looks of it, it looks perfect. So now we're going to measure in, because I want the middle drawer to be bigger. So we're gonna measure in 12 inches, draw a line, 12 inches, draw a line, and that's where our center supports are gonna go. And then after this is built, we'll see the dimensions of the drawers. This is my favorite part of building these drawers, because I get to use the staple gun. Honestly, this is one of my favorite tools when it comes to building this and the nail gun. It makes things a lot easier, and it's a lot cleaner. It just leaves like barely any marks. So we're gonna go ahead and staple the pieces to this side and put a little wood groove before, just to prep it, and then do the same thing to the other side. And then there's a lot of sides, with sides, my side, your side, side. Alright, so now that those are in, we're gonna go ahead, since we know exactly where the end pieces go, we're gonna glue them up, put them in place, and then after that I'm gonna cut the back piece, which is gonna sit flush inside, give the door structure and make it a little bit stronger. So we're gonna need 6 pieces for the walls of the inside of the drawers, which we know the length is 17 7/8, but we have to deduct the faceplate of the drawer, which is 3/8. So that brings it down to 17.5. And then the height is 7 inches, but we're gonna bring it down to 6 inches and 3/4 to give it some playroom, because when you're building, things might be a little off, and if you build it exactly perfect and something is a little bit off, it won't fit right, and it's happened to me before. So we're gonna deduct it a 4, just as safety. So let's get to it. Alright, now that we got the sides cut and they fit perfect, we're gonna go ahead and get the measurement from the inside of the middle drawer and the side drawer. Since the side drawers are the same, I just gotta measure one. I gotta cut both front and back plate of the drawers, and we're gonna go ahead and subtract 1/4 from each one of those to give it playroom. We need 4 pieces at 11 1/4, and then we need 2 pieces at 19 inches. Alright, now that we got all 3 face plates cut out, we're gonna go ahead and find the exact middle of all 3 boards and then put the hole through, and that's where you're gonna be able to, how do you open and close the drawer? You just put your finger through and pull it, or push it. Pull and push it. Pull and push it. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Now we got to clean out the holes, because we don't want to get splinters, since that's what you're pulling to open the drawer. We don't want you to get any splinters. Ow. I almost got one. See what I'm saying? So clean them up, and then we're going to put the drawers together, and we're almost done. Alright, right, now that we got the drawers in there and they fit how I want them to fit, which is pretty much almost perfect, I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out and measure the bottom. That way your stuff doesn't fall through, because it would suck to do this. Be like, oh yeah, I'll put this away. Voila, it is done. Super easy, really fun, not that many materials, but you know what? Now it's time to install it.